So then you became one of the families who were leaving. Were there any families that thought you were crazy to go? Any of the Anglo-Indians that...
Oh, the old aunts, you know. What are you going to England? Your husband's a good-looking fellow, somebody's not. I'll take my chances, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There was an old aunt, you know. He used to talk like that.
And what was your interpretation of what England would be like? What sort of vision did you have of the place before you got there? What was it based on?
Very civilized, I thought. You know, I got a bit of a shock when I went there. First of all, I thought to myself, are they talking English?
So you went to
I had high expectations.
Yeah.
You know.
And what was that based on, though? Was it based on just hearsay or books or movies?
Yes. You know, all the books that we used to read, yes. David Copperfield, I thought those days are all gone. They've become civilized now.
So what year did you arrive in England?
61.
61, so a long time. Yeah, we went in 1960. I was very young, but I remember, you know, it was so different to India. It was just poles apart.
In those days in England, they only dressed in grey and black. And you'd see these huddled figures in the snow walking past this poky old window because it was a rented place with the club suite with the straw hanging out of it. So what am I doing here? Yeah,
it must have been unbelievable. Yes. Especially after, you know, those beautiful memories that you have of India when you were a child.
Goodness,
they would have been dispelled as soon as you got to England. So where did you arrive in England?
I arrived in South Norwood because my brother was there. He had a rented place. 2 rooms upstairs, 2 rooms downstairs.
Yeah, typical. And what about the colour bar? Did you experience? Because it was tough. I remember it was tough.
They look at you and say, if I said, I'll wait by a shop window to see any houses for rent, you know, and I'd race off first thing in the morning. It's just been put out. I saw the man sticking up. I'd go to, and they say, sorry, it's taken. So, but it was only just put out. Make us wait out in the snow instead of asking we want to pay the rent.
Oh, right,
Yes. When I bought my house, the landlady, who was so unkind, she came to my house and she said, you know, there's something you left out in the itinerary. I said, look, we checked the itinerary of everything. And she said, no, I said, this is my house, not a foot in it. You don't put a foot in my house. So, this is my house. I've given you everything. You should have checked it yesterday.
So, did it take a while for you to settle, or did you ever really settle into England?
To tell you the truth, Nigel, I had to. Because we either just go down and or go the other way. I had to go up. I had to just control myself, get down to it. Because I had these 3 toddlers, children. I had to send them to school. I had to figure out how I would do this and that.
No servants?
No servants. Cooking the food, messing it all up. Then he loved his grub, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Good old palau and, you know.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I had to learn quick, smart.
Yeah.
And another thing is children going to the schools in England, they were given English dinners.
That's right, I remember them.
Come home and turn up their noses at what I was cooking.
Yeah, they were great. School, you know, the school dinners, especially in winter, was fantastic because you got a hot meal and a dessert, you know, and a drink.
And the milk.
And the milk in the morning.
Yes. But you know, things started to change. I remember they'd come from school and they'd be sitting around the table waiting for me to dish up their food, and I'd be hearing all the comments and the jokes and how quick-witted they are in England.
Yeah.
The children, I used to be laughing my sides out, learning from my children.
Yeah.
Mom, what did you say just now? They don't say it that way, Mom, they say it this way.
And were they fine at school? They no discrimination, or did they fit in easily?
No actual discrimination, but a bit of ignorance. You know, can he speak the language?
Yeah.
I said, don't you worry, dear. He speaks the language very well.
Yeah, I suppose for the Pommies that was such a strange thing, wasn't it? You know, because I remember, you know, many Anglo-Indians, because they had English names, they'd go for a job or they'd go to find an apartment or a house, and you know, they'd open the door and there'd be a darkie, what they would call a darkie, with an English name, and spoke beautiful English, because most Anglo-Indians of your era speak absolutely, you know, because of doing the Cambridge exams in English, you know, you taught the Queen's English, and very well spoken, and it would take them off guard, I suppose. A lot of them wouldn't be able to cope with it.
On the phone would hear me talk and expect to see some blonde-haired beauty. Oh, I need positive. I'm very educated. Goodness.
Especially, you know, Norma Parker's coming.
Yeah.
You'd probably, you know, I know for a fact that people would roll up, you know, and they'd be looking at this person.
This insignificant little girl. Oh, yes.
So eventually, though, you felt at home?
Yes. I said, this is it. Do or die. We've got to succeed. We cannot go back.
Yeah. No, there was no going back. I don't think.
Going back. Yes. And I was very determined. When my youngest daughter was about 3, we'd bought our house. What a story, my goodness. My husband used to get £8 when he first went to England. Then he could have got on as a policeman.
Right.
But he was waiting to hear from them, but he got this job on the railway in the yard. Yeah. And he liked it so much because that's what he does. Yeah. And he got, for the training period, which was about 8 weeks or something, he got £10. So I saved that £2. I used to give my brother £3 for the house, the rent, and live on the balance money.
Must have been tough, though.
Oh, very tough, very tough. I can.
You wouldn't have been able to go and buy a steak or.
Yeah.
Probably lived on mince and vegetables and rice.
Tinned fruit. I loved it. I thought this is luxury. Yeah. Oh yeah. I learned how to, you know, stretch my money. Yeah.
And it's probably, you know, I think a lot of Anglo-Indians your era have never been able to get away from being quite thrifty or blowing money on, you know,
it was tough.
Non-essentials.
The first time my husband got £40. He worked like a dog after he finished his 8 weeks of training. Yeah. And he worked like mad. And he got £40. That was when Beverly was born. Oh, okay. And that's why I always say she's very lucky. She's got some what do they say now? Magic touch. Oh, okay. I think so. Yes. Yeah. Because everything she does. There's some people like it. People like her.
Oh, that's good. That's a nice story.
Yes.
So did you lash out? When you got the 40?
No, my friends say I started saving it. I perhaps kept £20, but the other 20 I
was able to keep.
I saved it all.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I was able to buy a house, put down a down payment.
It's fantastic in such a short time.
Yes, within 2 years and everyone was asking me, all my relatives, how did you do it again? Yeah, I've got a sugar daddy.
Oh, that's a good story. And then you went and left it all after working so hard and establishing yourself and...
Tired of the cold weather.
Yeah, the weather was terrible,
Oh, it was
wasn't it?
awful.
Awful. I remember going to school in the snow.
And Derek would travel, drive, such a distance to pick up the children, why, because they had to go to Catholic schools and
Yeah,
all this, you see. So, yeah, my husband worked very, very hard, very hard.
Yeah.
God bless him.
So then, what was to leave England? Was there a specific event, or was it an
Mostly
opportunity?
nostalgic, leaving your parents and your brothers and sisters. And other than that, I was looking forward really to come to Australia, because I had been on a number of occasions to Australia House with a number of friends and getting to know the place and the feel of the country. And I said, if others could live there, I could do without the little things that we run short of there. But others are living. I don't mind as long as there is the sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh, and space.
To move your family twice and to come out to another country, was it easier the second time around coming to Australia? Do you think?
No, I think it was easier when we were leaving India. But not when we were leaving it, because we were working, we had our jobs, and we had a family. We had to carry on with our everyday life in the midst of sorting out this and that and going for interviews and working and the money. So,
was it scary? Did you feel?
Because
there was no going back even the second time.
I was quite certain that we were doing this.
So
don't ask me why, but I just had
that
feeling.
Good feeling.
Yes. But Derek was very skeptical. Very. So that's why when he came here, I just let him do what he pleased, go and find his own self. And eventually he settled down and he didn't want to go back to India.
Yeah.
And the children did the same.
Yeah.
But I had to shoulder a lot in those days. I was to lock myself up in the toilet and cry and then come out without.
Without showing.
Yes, because I didn't want them to. But I was saying, now come on, you lot, get moving. You can't sit down and.
So the kids, how were the kids? Were they happy to come? I mean, it was a wrench for them leaving friends and.
Well, I think. Children, they just follow you. Jackie and Roger were a bit skeptical, but the three younger ones, they just wanted to be with Mum and Dad. It was all an adventure for them.
So did they ever say, thanks, Mum?
Yes.
You made the right decision?
Not in so many words, but I know they're very appreciative of what the father and I have done.
Because it's a big sacrifice.
It is.
And did you ever go back to India on holiday?
I've never been back to India, but I've been innumerable times to England. Because I've got my son there, and my mother was there, which is passed on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Norma.
My goodness, I got carried away. I didn't even know that was on.
The time goes quickly, doesn't
it? Yes.
Yeah.
I could be an actress, I think.
I think you are. You should have given. I didn't know you could sing. We would have brought the band. It would have been great. You could have given us a song.
I can't even squeak now.
All right. Well, lovely to meet you.
Yes,
lovely to
meet you.
And it's great to be able to talk.
If you don't choose any of it, it's all right with me.
No, all of it's good. Okay. Well, I'd just like to thank Norma again for her time today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I've loved it, and we've had a good laugh, and she's given us some terrific insights into what India was like and what her life was like back then. So this is Nigel saying goodbye and see you next time. Thank you.